the depth of clarity of vision, aligning with the spring and the wood element season. Hey, it's Diane Del Reyes here, and I'm so glad you're tuning in today because we're going to talk about something that can truly shift the entire trajectory of your wellness business and even your life. We're diving into what I call the depth of clarity of vision. And right now, in this season of spring, aligned with the wood element in traditional Chinese medicine, this is the perfect time to root into your vision and let it grow with intention. That is the key. Let me talk about the energetics of spring and the wood element. Spring is the season of renewal, rebirth, really an upward movement. Think about everything being inward during the winter. Everything's kind of germinating and there's like a deep inward contemplation before something is birthed, just like new grass and flowers start coming through. This is the season. The wood element is about growth, a very specific direction, purpose, and vision. Just like a tree needs strong roots and a clear path towards the sun, we need clarity to grow our business with alignment and flow. Liver and gallbladder happen to be the organs of the wood element. Now, liver stores what we call the ethereal soul, which in pinyin is called the hun, which governs our vision and direction in life. And while the actual organ that the wood element opens up to and the liver opens up to are the eyes. So there's the physical vision, but there's also that internal vision, that deeper vision for the direction of your life, which is the third eye, your more intuitive vision. So if you've been feeling stuck or scattered or uncertain, this season really invites you to get radically honest and clear about what you want to create, not just what you should be doing. That's very key, but what actually lights you up and aligns with your deeper why. Now, I used to think finding your why was kind of hokey, but I have since learned that that's really that deeper purpose that we all had individually inside each one of us. And it's unique for you. And it's not somebody else's vision for you. And while you might see people doing something that you think could be cool, you have your unique take on it, right? So your unique why, your unique vision, your unique process for finding that direction, that purpose, that growth. So why clarity of vision is essential for holistic practitioners. Many wellness practitioners fall into this kind of trap of reacting to their schedule or chasing clients. And trust me, I've done all of this. And rather than leading with kind of your clear anchored vision, you're chasing, you're scrambling. Without clarity, we end up feeling scattered or overwhelmed or stuck. This is the word, stuck in comparison. This is key. This is why you need a clear vision, because clear vision will give you purposeful actions. It'll let you know what you should be focusing on every single day. Is it leading you toward your vision, your purpose? You know your actions. We can get really stuck in mindless work that is not moving the dial. Boundaries. I mean, when you have good direction, good vision, your boundaries become so much more clear. You also get the ability to make aligned offers and attract ideal clients. You can really give you freedom to innovate and grow income beyond your one-to-one, which if you know me, you know that I love the field of acupuncture and Chinese medicine. I've been doing it for 23 years. But everything changed for me when I found out from a coach that I could package my my gifts, my specific gifts that were unique to me, not just as an acupuncturist, but unique to me, and really package them in a way that I could reach and help so many more people. Everything changed. We could talk about that another time. But when you have clarity, you stop saying yes to the things that don't fit and you start creating, again, different opportunities and offers and programs and systems that support your definition of success. And that's very, again, very unique to you. But you don't know what that success looks like if you don't have a specific vision for yourself. Look, I know there's a lot of people who make vision boards and all of that and want to manifest things, but I just want you to have a direction. I think it's going to make everything so much easier. Again, you'll know what to say yes to, you'll know what to say no to when you have a clear vision. So let me give you some steps to clarify your vision. I want you to feel this process, not just think it through. Here's a sequence you can go through. So I want you to again reconnect to your why. What originally, think about this. There's a couple of things I want you to think about. What originally called you to do the work that you're doing? I think that's when you clear everything else out, when you go back to that, you can really get centered in your why. It becomes so much more clear. And it probably has grown since then, depending on how long you've been in this wellness industry, it has probably changed. But I think remembering the root reason you entered this field, this wellness field, was unique to you. And likely it's creating healing in the world, maybe because of a personal experience you went through, or you saw somebody go through, or you helped somebody through. So go back to the reason why you started doing what you're doing in the first place. And think about what transformation do you most love facilitating? Because think about it, like whatever modality you focus on in your when you work with clients, go back to the reason why you started doing what you're doing in the first place. And think about what transformation do you most love facilitating? Because think about it, like whatever modality you focus on in your when you work with clients, there's probably a very unique transformation that people tend to gravitate to you for. So whether that's emotional well-being, mental well-being, physical well-being, whatever it is, it could be like menopause or women's health or infertility or whatever it is, sports, I don't know. What is the transformation that you feel like, oh yeah, this is my thing. This is my jam. I know what I'm doing here. This feels good. People are having good results. And really look to that and to really understand, what your why is. That will be really helpful. The second step is to get clear on the life that you want. Okay, this was a really, really big deal for me because I don't even think I realized it at the time when I realized again that I could package my gifts and create programs and courses and memberships, that what I was really doing was, yes, helping more people, but as it relates to the life that I wanted freedom. Freedom is my number one value. And for me, it meant I get to work from wherever I want. That may not be exciting to you. You may just want more time with kids or parents or whatever your thing is. I want you to think about what kind of life do you want? What does an ideal day, week, month feel like? Create it, write it down. Like, what is the day in the life that you want to create? What does that look like? Who is around you? How many people are you working with? Do you have space in between to do your own self-healing and self-nurturing? How much do you want to be working? How much do you want to be earning? How much do you want to be creating? What kind of client lights you up? That kind of goes back to that the transformation that you want to create. Not only you know the transformation, but you know the ideal client that you want to be working with. And who I remember this is the opposite of that. I remember having a patient years ago, many, many years ago, who I had a lot of compassion for, but quite honestly drove me crazy because there was nothing I could do to help her not be in victim mode. And I just felt for her, but it was also very draining for me. And I got to the point where I was, this sounds horrible, but I was dreading her coming in. But when you have clear vision, you can not take clients that don't light you up. I mean, you can't know that right away, obviously, but you will learn how to attract the right clients when you're clear with your vision. Now, step 3 is align your business with your values. Are you honoring your energy? I was not honoring my energy. And I was working from a place of scarcity because I was a single mom. I was self-employed. I had my own practice and I had to work. And so I was afraid of losing a patient. But man, when you let go of something that's no longer serving you, it really does give room for what you are really calling in. And your vision really helps you to create that. So are you creating from your genius zone or are you creating from obligation? Step 4, envision a future that feels alive. You can use journaling or meditation to envision your business 1 to 3 years from now, right? And then when you're clear on that, you start acting as if. You start acting as if that's already come to fruition. But if you don't have a clear vision, you'll never know. Like you don't know where you're going. You're like, you get very, or I should speak for myself. One can get I have gotten without a clear vision, I have gotten there's times when I've gotten, and I still suffer from it, comparisonitis and also shiny object syndrome. And so I don't stay focused. When I come back to my vision or when I create a new one is when I can just put the blinders on to anything that's going to distract me or put me off course. So get really clear about what you want from 1 to 3 years from now and start acting as if that's already in place and I would get very specific about it. I would get very specific about it, like exactly what your day looks like, what your bank account looks like, where you are, who you're with, etc. And what's the main offer that you're known for? What are you being known for is really, really important. Like, what are people saying about you? What are the testimonials that are coming in that really just fuel your fire, not just expand your ego, but really inspire you to keep going more because you're creating this, helping create this transformation and you're making a difference, which is probably going back to why your original why you're doing what you're doing. It's just now expanding. The possibilities are expanding, right? There's so much more room for making a difference. And how are you creating your leveraged income? Because I know that the more people you help, the better the world is going to be, the better your life is going to be. So have you thought about how you can package your gifts and how can you leverage your time and your energy and your gifts to help more people generate more income and have more time freedom? Those things are, for me, so important. And I imagine they're important to you too. Nobody wants a workaholic practitioner or somebody who's stressed out and overworked and overwhelmed and exhausted. And how are you impacting your community, right? So when we have this expansiveness, we can make a bigger difference in our community, whether it's our community of clients and ideal clients, or is it in our local community? That's up to you. So This is just to kind of drive home this season and this vision and supporting alignment with the wood element, liver, and gallbladder. By the way, the gallbladder is this is not only you making the plans because the wood element loves planning and creates vision and creates the plan and the structure and the foundation, but the gallbladder is the decision maker. It's the thing that helps you make decisions. So don't overthink things. Create a plan, make decisions, and start moving forward. And to support you, we love the blue tansy essential oil. If you want to help get in alignment with this season, you use blue tansy on liver 3, and that will help start creating some alignment with the wood element, with the liver, helping you move through the stuckness because liver chi stagnation is going to keep you stuck everywhere. So we want to move through that. So we love blue tansy. It has an affinity for that liver meridian. So use blue tansy on liver 3. You can also be using lemon oil. That's also a good one for clearing things that no longer serve you, and it's great for detoxification. What else can you be doing to help support you? I think those are probably the main things. You could use an oil. You could use lemon on 20 to kind of open up kind of that mental stuckness, that mental fog, kind of clear that vision. So your vision is sacred, and spring is your reminder that it's not only safe, but necessary for you to root into what you're truly meant to do. You're not just here to help others heal. You're here to create a business and a life that feels wildly aligned with your values, gifts, and purpose. And if you want more help bringing that vision to life, stay close because I have some beautiful ways to support you. So hang tight. I will link below some ways to get started having support. The first is getting clear, do what we talked about today, get clear on that vision. And then to help you, I have a client attraction mastery, which helps you uncover your ideal client, your unique value systems, your unique visions for your business, and how you can start seeing what's possible and what you're known for. So click that link below. And please, please, please subscribe to this channel because I get to help you and I get to help more. Share this channel, like it, get notified, do all the things, and help me help you. All right, take care.